It's the Chip and Lance Show with Chip and Lance.
Good news, Lance!
What? Huh? What time is it, Chip? It better not be 3 in the morning like yesterday.
No, this is completely different than yesterday. Yesterday, it was 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, but today it's 3 o'clock in the morning today!
Sunday's for sleeping in, Chip.
You were asleep, Lance? I'm sure sorry.
What do you do at 3:02 in the morning, Chip?
Oh, I ain't never really slept well, Lance. Not since that thing happened back in my army days. That thing that keeps me up night after night, staring at the ceiling. I started drinking Mountain Dew.
You know, you don't have to drink Mountain Dew, Chip.
Oh, well, then why ain't it called Mountain Don't, Lance? Riddle me that.
You got me there, Chip. What's the good news?
You gotta get back to sleep, Lance. I'll help you. Rock-a-bye,
Dang it all, Chip, put me
Lance.
down. Put me down.
Well, okay.
Now that I'm awake, you better tell me your good news, Chip. Just tell me.
Well, it's 3:02 in the morning, Lance.
Yeah, I know, Chip.
Well, that's my good news, Lance.
Wait, so you woke me up at 3:02 in the morning to tell me it's 3:02 in the morning?
Somebody's starting to get the picture. It's my cousin Pete, because I just texted him a picture, and my phone says he got it.
I'm just gonna get back to sleep. Okay, Chip?
Well, you won't do that if you drink this coffee, Lance.
And why would I drink the coffee, Chip?
Because it's maple syrup, Lance.
What? Why would you pour me a glass of maple syrup?
Oh, that's simple. For some reason, Lance.
What? What? I don't drink maple syrup, Chip.
Never too late to start, Lance. Now, I should let you get back to sleep.
Maybe I'm already asleep, but this is just a bad dream.
Well, you better hope not, because I got a master plan to destroy and defeat the coronavirus. In fact, that's why I woke you up. Time to initiate Phase 1.
Can we go to bed after that?
Well, sure thing.
Okay, so what does Phase 1 involve, Chip?
Lance, I'm so glad you asked. It involves waking you up to help me develop Phase 2.
What?
Wakey, wakey, Lance, eggs and bakey. Eat fluffy, fun pancakey.
That is not a thing, Chip. Can we just go back to bed?
Well, we can, after we save the world from coronavirus.
That's a tall order, Chip.
Lance, I feel like you aren't thinking very clearly right now.
And what gave you that impression, Chip?
I think it's the way everything you say sounds kind of nuts, Lance.
Chip, I just want to go back to sleep.
Cold water on the face, Lance.
Ah!
It was the only way, Lance. Phase 1 complete.
Well, now I'm awake, dang it all, Chip.
Have some coffee.
What are you having, Mountain Dew?
Don't mind if I have some. Mountain Dew, that is.
Well, okay, fine. Just give me the dang coffee.
Sure thing, Lance.
Oh, Chip, for Pete's sake, maple syrup?
That's what I said, Lance. Now, here's my idea for Phase 2 of total coronavirus destruction. First, you and I are going to extract critical information from every medical facility across the world.
Yeah, sounds simple, Chip.
Yep, we're going to start in Shanghai. Then we'll develop a network of highly trained operatives. Buy them all flamethrowers.
Flamethrowers?
That's right, Lance. That way they can cook their food even if they don't have a stove.
And why wouldn't they have a stove, Chip?
Well, Lance, everybody knows that possums don't usually have stoves.
Possums? Chip, we are not getting a team of possum operatives.
Poss operatives, you mean? Now, I estimate training costs at right around $200 billion, Lance. Naturally, that means taking out a loan or two if you just sign this paperwork here.
Chip, stop. You can't stop coronavirus with possum operatives.
Well, Lance, that's only part of the plan to stop coronavirus. The other part involves funding accelerated testing of coronavirus vaccines.
But, Chip, there's already doctors and scientists and stuff doing all that stuff.
Oh, not as many as there will be when our highly trained poss operatives shoot giant flames over their heads.
Chip, you can't take over the world with a possum army. What in the world?
Statistics say otherwise, Lance.
I don't think you understand statistics, Chip.
There's a 255% chance that's true, Lance. But I can't let that stop me now.
Chip, developing a vaccine takes a long time.
Not when you threaten people with flamethrowers, Lance.
Chip, you can't just threaten people with flamethrowers.
I know, Lance. You have to buy the flamethrowers first. Hence, the need for this loan.
Chip, even if we had a vaccine, we'd still have to produce it and distribute it and all kinds of...
Lance, I've always found that the best way to deal with production and distribution problems is flamethrowing possums.
Oh, Chip, for Pete's sake, there are too many variables here for you to control.
More flamethrowers and more possums, Lance.
It's not gonna work, Chip.
I got you right where I want you, coronavirus.
Chip, let me try again here. You are being, how do I say this? Dumb, Chip. Really? Really dumb.
Hold on, Lance. Are Are you trying to say that even if all the nations of the world united their efforts to fight the coronavirus and shared all their information and we did everything we possibly could to threaten the ball with possum flamethrowers, it still might not work?
Yes, Chip, exactly right.
And are you saying that even if I do my best to control the world around me, I could still die? And you could still die too, Lance? You and everyone I love?
Yes, Chip. Afraid that's all true.
Well, but what's the use of possum armies with flamethrowers, Lance?
Chip, I don't know how to answer that question. Honestly, I don't. But I can tell you that in all your planning and worrying, you've been leaving out the most important thing.
I have?
Come on, Chip, just think about it for a second. What have you been leaving out? Or who have you been leaving out?
Well, oh no, God. I left out God.
Yeah, you did, Chip, and that's kind of the worst thing you could do, because God's the one in control of everything, even including that coronavirus. And when and how it gets defeated, and when you and I or anybody else will die, that's all in his plan.
How could I forget all that, Lance?
Well, Chip, I think that all of us tend to forget about our Creator when we get worried, when we get scared. We start trying to control the world around us because we're sinners. We got a lot of pride and stuff.
I guess we do, Lance. I guess I got carried away.
Well, Chip, I got some good news for you.
You do?
This is Easter Sunday, Chip.
I forgot that too.
It's the day of Jesus' resurrection, the day that God triumphed over sin and death.
Did he triumph over the coronavirus too?
Yeah, Chip. Jesus already won the coronavirus fight. Now we just gotta trust him. Can you do that?
Well, yeah, Lance, I think I can. But do you think we'll be able to go to an Easter service?
Well, Chip, I don't know that we'll have a service like we usually do.
Well, I sure missed that Easter service, Lance.
And me too, Chip. Me too. But you know what?
What, Lance?
Well, Chip, all over the world, Christians will still be celebrating Easter, and we'll be celebrating with them.
You mean we're all going to be singing the same songs?
Well, we won't be singing the same songs, but we'll be singing songs of praise to the one who died and rose again.
But Lance, one of the best things about Easter is running around and eating donuts and saying, "He is risen" to people, and then they say, "He is risen indeed."
Well, maybe we can just say it between ourselves at least, right, Chip?
Well, I'd like that, Lance.
He is risen.
He is risen indeed. Good night, Lance.
Good night, Chip.
Listen to me, all of you, my possum army. Our plan has been stopped on account of it being really dumb for Lance. Return to your possum homes and your possum lives. Take the flamethrowers with you. They are the gift of Chip McGregory, but pray use them wisely. I know you will.